Today on the Bass Channel, we're checking out the Apollo Pro bass from Klos Guitars. Alright, you may have already seen earlier this year on this channel the Klos Apollo standard bass. This one is the Pro model. What makes it a Pro model? Well, let's get into it. There are several things that Klos allows you to upgrade on their guitars and basses, including the tuners, the bridge, things like that. The main component that makes this an Apollo Pro over an Apollo Standard is it's got an active preamp in it. This one is the Klos in-house, I believe they call it the blackout setup or system. This is a 3-band EQ, bass, middle, and treble, and of course you've got your master volume and your pickup pan pot between the back and front pickups. Much like the standard bass, this one still has 2 humbuckers, still has a standard long scale, even though it is a compact instrument that comes apart and can fit in the convertible 2-piece gig bag if you so choose. And of course, it still has this great carbon fiber neck. So it's almost the same bass, but the sound is more sculptable? The sound is more malleable thanks to the 3-band EQ. Last time we talked about the merits of the carbon fiber bass. We talked about the merits of it coming apart and fitting in the gig bag. We talked about, hey, this is an awfully inexpensive, by comparison, bass guitar having a full carbon fiber neck compared to other brands out there over time that have had carbon fiber. We know they can get terribly, terribly expensive. But this time around with the Pro, we wanted to go ahead and put it through its paces in the real world. So we loaned it out to Lenny from the Schmarties and sent it to a real gig. Alright, and in the meantime, I will disclaim that I have had this bass at my own place for a week or two now, and I've been kind of running it through its paces and, seeing how the sound differed from the passive version. And I think that, personally, I like the fact that it's got a 3-band EQ because you can really fine-tune the sound more than you can with a passive. But one thing I will say, this in the mid-2000s, when I was playing in my last band, my last gigging band, I played modulus basses, and this would have been absolutely my dream. A cheaper version of, carbon fiber neck. It's going to be hugely stable. It's not going to warp and twist with all the changes in climate and all that. Plus a 3-band active EQ, plus 2 humbuckers. This would have been my ideal bass at that time in about 2005, 2007. somewhere like that. Nowadays, my personal tastes run kind of the other way. Simpler is better, but I do still think that this offers kind of a value proposition. It's under $2,000 for a bass with all of these appointments, for a bass with the carbon fiber, for a bass that sounds solid, and you can upgrade it even further. There's an option on the Klos website to upgrade to Fishman Fluence pickups. Again, there's a myriad different colors that you can pick for slide up charges. You can put a drop D tuner on it, etc., and you're not going to reach the money that you would spend on a modulus instrument.
She says it came up coming here from above. Don't realize it all. Got a thing and it's called radar love. Got a light in the sky. Got a thing and it's called radar love. Got a light in the air.
It's been kind of a long time, so I can't just come out and say this is as good as a modulus graphite bass for half the price. But what I can say is that if you're looking for these features in a bass, it is awfully affordable compared to the others on the market. And there's something to be said about that. It's a comfortable neck, it plays well, it's not my favorite neck profile, it's not my favorite kind of preamp sound, but it's just got that little bit extra over all wood basses, and this one in particular has that little bit extra still over the Apollo standard bass. If I had to choose between the two, I might go with the standard just because simpler is better for me, but this one is not bad, and I haven't tried the Fishman version with the 4-knob, so I can't attest to that. Let us know in the comments if you have tried these, any of them, the active one, the passive one, the Fishman Fluence version of the active one, whichever. And let us know if you have noticed the difference and if you like it better than other carbon fiber basses or other all wood basses. And with that, I will leave you to your own devices. This is Dave with the Bass Channel, and I'm out of here.